What's good, people? What is up? What is up? They went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. Mike.
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's Meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you going to run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to, I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Murder was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he started talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Uncle Clifford, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. Well, he had it on look like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yana Van Zam's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the Three Kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see. Can I see? Hit me up in my DMs, and I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Well, hello, sir.
Hello.
Hey.
How you been?
We're here.
Y'all like my glasses?
I do. Hey, L Love. Hey, Scorpio, a.k.a. 1993. Bust through, a.k.a. Come through. Salmon pink and apple green. Come on now.
Yes.
What is going on? We are listen. We're here. Oh dear God.
Yes, Housewives. Ooh. I mean, well, look, it's definitely a step in the right direction. I mean, we getting there. I mean, it's definitely better than the last episode, child, because I was just like, child, y'all.
Just this menagerie of mess and fuck shit. That's what it is.
Hey, I love.
So this is the Real the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 14, episode 12, entitled Trust Planning Issues.
Okay.
So I mean, after the first about 5 minutes of the show, I didn't really want to watch no more.
It wasn't a little memorable. Yeah, it was. You have to jog my memory on some things, El Teddy, because I was
okay. So we start off at Sheree House. And who's there? Cairo. Now, every time I see Cairo, I see his meat. Real work for me. Remember his meat was all over Al Gore's good internet several years ago? Remember that?
I'm not playing with you right now. Yeah, I remember that. I seen that. I was all up in that.
All solid.
Expeditiously. Okay, let's be clear.
I mean, Cairo's is very easy on the eyes. I mean, let's just be clear. I want him to cut that porn stash. Like he got the porn mustache going. I need him to cut that down. Just slim it up a little bit.
Stash, child.
Yeah, the porn stash. Hey, Xavier, what's good, bro?
You know what? Oh, hold on. Let me share this.
Listen. I mean, after Cairo graced my television screen in the beginning, it was just all downhill from here. Because every other male presence I had was our requisite pet pocket punk that they carry around like Chanel bags. No, I take that back. I think we did it like 1.3 seconds of Aaron.
I can't with you.
But every other male representation was, the requisite pet pocket punk that they carry around with them, like they're carrying around a Chanel bag. Am I lying?
I mean, well, child. I mean, I'm looking at their track record, child. You know them girls. They love them a little accessory. Ooh,
but you know what, Xavier? I don't need my man to be smart. You don't got to be the smartest thing. You can be a little slow. I got all the brains we need.
Y'all really? Wait. You think you one of the girls?
Well, no. Xavier says Cairo is nice looking, but he kind of slow behind the eyes.
It's a lot of them down there. Let me stop, child. I don't. I'm sorry, because Candy cousin Pat, he looked dumb as hell. Everybody like, oh my god, he look good. I'm like, he's dumb. Like,
which cousin?
Candy cousin, the one with the Patrick.
Oh, Patrick. Oh, he is kind of slow.
Yeah.
But his meat ain't hit the internet yet, did it?
I would hope not, because I don't. I
ain't seen his meat come across the internet. Anyway, so Sheree is there. She telling her son she want him to model for the men's clothing line that she's creating.
Yeah, and about that, because we found out later in the show the collection.
We gonna get that.
Right.
Because when I have this whole meltdown on this whore, we gonna get that. We gonna get that.
Okay.
But if all you asking is for him to be like shirtless or something and just showing us, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good on your job. Bravo, Sheree. That's what he's good for. Easy on the eyes. Come out here, flex a little bit, put some baby oil on or whatever. Walk out, mean mug, turn here, turn there, make love to the camera, walk off the stage. All right, there it is.
These caregivers love exploiting their kids, child. But anyway, go ahead.
I hate it. I really hate it. I really hate that. Patrick is cute, but another one where it seems like the car is on, it ain't got injured.
Child.
I'm not doing this with you, Xavier.
Yes, Xavier is reading today. Okay. Look, no, I mean,
Hey, Ash. So we did get to see fine ass Cairo in the beginning of this episode. Sheree, nobody believes you. Nobody believes in you. Nobody believes in this stupid little, thing that you're trying to do. Manufacturing, some storyline by trying to act like you finna put something together. Let's be clear. You finna go somewhere and have somebody throw up something real fast that might fall apart as soon as they step off the runway, just so you can say you had a fashion show. But where is it going to be available at? Nowhere in America. Maybe in the eighth or ninth level of hell, where you have where you will later establish permanent residence. But child, hey Tanya, you ain't that late, boo. Ah, man. Anyway, so Candy, then we see Candy throwing a birthday party for her son Ace, who turned 6.
Yeah.
And Drew brings her daughter, and Kenya brings her daughter.
Yeah. That was cute.
And at the same time, Marlo is over at Lay Hand Me Down, Lay Archives, and she has invited Sonya and Sheree.
Yeah.
So half the cast is with Candy at the birthday party. Half the cast is over at Lay Hand Me Down gossiping.
Perfectly balanced.
Mm-hmm. So, oh, I'm sorry, I just had a notification on my phone. So, okay. So here's what we get out of this. So on one side, they it's on at Candy's birthday party. It was nothing real deep. You know what I'm saying? They just over there having a good time, just chopping it up. Nothing too serious. Over down to where Marlo them was. Marlo had her pet pocket punk there. His name was Adrian. We saw him prancing around Henny over there at Lay Hand Me Down.
Mm-hmm.
And Marlo had the nerve. Now Marlo.
Yeah, I had to play it back because I was
Marlo,
like, did she say that?
did she really get on this whole thing about, I don't like how my sister letting them do this, and I don't like how my sister letting them do that,
Mm-hmm.
and she need to be more strict, and she'll need to let him play the game or whatever. Hey, bitch.
The pot calling the kettle black.
Hey, whore. If you want all of these rules and structure and everything, how about you take care of your own goddamn kids? Because let's be clear, they done been with you for 33 years. Baby, them your kids.
Yeah.
You can't even evict somebody from your house if they stay with you 30 days.
30
so
days.
What do you think you finna do with kids that been staying for you for 3 years? Baby, them your kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the fact that you had the
over here telling,
nerve.
he's not showering, he's not doing all this. I had to take that out of rewind that back. I'm like, I know she's not over here telling people business. Like, it's so embarrassing. If I was that, I don't know which sibling was she talking about. I don't know if it was the oldest or the youngest, but I would not want to go back to that
But
house.
here's the thing. And if you are a parent and you raise boys, young boys, it's not a new phenomenon. Little boys don't like to bathe. That is universal. White, black, blue, purple. Little boys growing up, they don't like to bathe. Not until about 7th, 8th grade, when they finally, get into girls or guys or whoever they're into, and they want to look good when they go to school, then they might start to clean it up. But before then, the bastards are the dirtiest beings on the face of the planet. They just are. Girl, they over it. But you want to be all strict. Baby, if you wanted this level of control, you shouldn't let them go over there. Because see, if I was her sister, I would cuss her ass out. I would cuss her from A to Z when I watch this back. Bitch, I know the fuck you lying over here trying to make it seem like I'm a bad parent. Bitch, you the bad parent. You sent them over here. I got 4 kids of my own.
I'm over here
of my own.
Mm-hmm.
That woman got 4 kids of her own that she's taking care of. But you over here, you got the 2 that you can't manage. If I was those little boys, baby, soon as I get old enough and go away wherever, baby, I ain't never coming back.
I think she's paying that sister. She is compensating that damn sister because the way Marlo walks all over that lady, she paying her. She's definitely getting a stipend.
She's trash.
Because I'd have been like, you can get your damn badass kids. You can take them back now. Shit.
Like, you can't send them boys over there. Talk about you tired, but then, I don't like how you keeping them. What bitch you keep them?
She's so asinine. Like, I cannot.
I literally sat in front of the TV like, I know this bitch. is really not out here complaining about, because you're more concerned with your confessional looks
Mm,
than you are about raising these boys. Let's just be clear.
yeah. Marlo's all about just elevating herself and her only and
She's
being
a
part of
narcissist.
something when she doesn't want to do the work. That's the thing. She doesn't want to do the work, and that's why things are not working out.
She only wants to do work if it directly involves her
Mm,
or is about making her better.
yeah.
Because even when she says, "Oh, I want them to do good," she's not really saying that for them.
Mm,
She's saying that so it sounds good for her and makes her look good and puts her in a positive light.
right.
I even think, and we'll get there later on, her even going to therapy really ain't about those damn boys. It's about her and trying to make her look good. But we'll
Mm,
get there. But
yeah,
that
we'll get
shit
there.
pissed me off. When I saw her over there complaining about what the sister was and was not doing, I said, "You are a dirty, nasty, stinking ass whore." She's, she,
This really is. It's so much we can. I mean, we'll get into it with Marlo. I'm sick of. She, you know what? At this point, I'm kind of. I see her. Like we see each other. We see each other, and every time I see you on this damn show, girl, you ain't getting nothing from me, honey. I don't care about what you're saying, what you're doing. People on Twitter, like I said many a times, they are understanding that Marlo is just. A lot of people are saying this need to be her one and only season. I'm like, oh
cause she's trash.
yeah,
She's trash.
yeah.
Like she is you know, when Hillary Clinton during the 2016 election talked about the box of deplorables,
Mm-hmm.
Marlo was over there in that box.
You said the most of the floor.
She was over there in the box of deplorables, or a bag of deplorables. I think it was a bag of deplorables, one of them. But she over there with all of the other deplorables. Like she's a horrible person.
Yeah.
And that's why from the very beginning I've always said, why the fuck are these kids on goddamn television? They
Mm-hmm.
are being forced to be put in this spotlight against their own will. They didn't sign off on this. She did that. And now for the rest of their lives, they have to have this out there, permanently etched in stone on Al Gore's good internet. A mess.
Mm-hmm. A whole mess, child.
A damn mess.
I can't with Marlo, but we'll get more into her later, child, because she got some more. I mean, I don't think I think that's really it with Marlo this episode. We didn't see much. I mean, she
It
was there.
wasn't a whole lot, but that's
Yeah,
all I needed. I ain't need no more. We had one more scene with her, but
yeah.
I could have went with that. I ain't need no more.
Mm-hmm.
Now Candy starts talking about this Broadway show, and
Ugh.
I understand. Okay, everybody got COVID, right? And they had to shut it down. But I didn't understand.
I
What
just
did
feel
she
like when I
crying?
started music,
She
like
cried
girl,
talking about, "I'm here to help all the black people," and I grew up with a single mother, and da 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 da. Baby, I was
oh my
trying to
god,
make the parallel.
Candy
Girl, the
cries.
show shut down because of a disease, the pandemic. Where the fuck did all this shit, single mothers and helping black people in the arts and all of this shit come from? I was like, girl, ain't nobody, this had nothing to do with race or single parent. Baby, this was the pandemic. The people got sick. You had to shut the shit down.
Yeah.
Girl, she was so
I don't know. I feel like it probably just affected her bottom dollar.
Ooh, baby, she was over there crying real thug tears.
Honey, that when it affects her bottom dollar, you will cry some damn tears. Okay, let me tell you that. I'll tell you that much, child.
I was like, but wait a minute. If A squared plus B squared equals C squared, or 2AB plus or minus the hypotenuse
It's not
of
equation.
4AC over 2A. What? I'm trying to, like Pythagorean theorem, Rain Man was going on in my head trying to figure out what Candy was breaking down about. Child, baby, she was over there breaking down.
I can't. I mean,
Listen,
I really can't.
because I'm over there really trying to put that. Like, mama is over. Baby, she gave a much better cry than Sheree did about Tyrone.
Child.
The fact that her crying over two things that make no sense at all
Mhm.
being better than Sheree, who had a reason to be crying, but couldn't manage to conjure up a tear, but started wailing and put her hand over my her face. Ooh.
You know, they told Candy, I'm like, okay, I need you to do one of your famous Billy Goat cries. Okay.
Oh my
It's
God.
like, cause she really do sound like a damn. Like, I just feel that, girl. Like you cry every damn show. Not like Candy is so traumatized.
Baby, when I tell you I was over here crying, laugh, I said, this is the bullshit that I'm talking about.
Yeah, like oh my God. I was
Ooh, I
like,
was dying. Listen,
I'm
I was
telling you,
dying.
though, it probably did affect her money though. Like it definitely, because a lot of that shit that was happening during COVID, child, it affected a lot of people's bags. Hell, I'd be crying too if I was losing some money, child. Yeah, you know Candy cheap as hell.
But okay, cry about
You,
losing the money, but
honey,
I
she
don't
cried for
want
a
her to
dime.
try to equate it to race and your mama Joyce raising you by herself and all like girl, where did this come from? Girl, girl.
That's
Anyway,
Candy. That's Candy, baby.
Sonya FaceTimes Kenya to tell her about this party she would have had
Mhm.
before the trip or whatever. And Sonya goes in about, oh, this is a couple trip. And Kenya was like, girl, I came for this. Boop. She literally was like, girl, I ain't here for this. Boop.
Now my thing is this: it's like, because I said this on Twitter. I was like, so single people go to couples trips, like that's just so taboo. Why is it a couple trip
Mm.
when
Why
half of the
would
people?
you call it? Why would you make it a couple trip?
Yeah,
And you know half the cast is single.
yeah. I mean, all it is her and Candy, and Drew.
Drew, and don't nobody
Like,
want round for round.
right. And then we got Sheree, Kenya,
And
um,
Marlo.
Marlo. I mean, so it's 3-on-3. So it's like three people gonna have a date.
Now let's be clear. Kenya, you ain't shit. Cause you just don't hang up the phone like that. Like that shit was rude as fuck. Like Kenya, if you got a problem with her saying that, then real girls do real things. And what real girls do is, if I don't like what you said, bitch, I don't like that shit you said.
Mm.
If she continues on, I told you I like that shit you were saying. Goodbye. Bloop. That's how you handle it.
Mm-hmm. Look, I mean, at the end of the day,
Although now I'll be clear. I do have moment. I have in the past done that before. For example, when me and my friends have conversations about, whoever they with, right? If you tell me that your boyfriend or whatever is doing something to you, and I feel like that they have broken a cardinal rule, like they don't put their hands on you,
mm-hmm.
or I ain't gonna even say cheated, but they done did something that I think that there's no coming back from. And I'd have been there and I'd have wrote it, I'd have listened to you cry, hug, snot bubbles on my shoulder and everything, and you go back and decide to be with them. I tell my friends like this, hey boo, that person is dead to me. Don't talk to
Oh,
me about them no more.
yeah,
You bring up
okay.
their name, I'm hanging up the phone. Just
Mm-hmm.
know that. And I've done it before. Hey, I was out with so and so, bloop,
Not blue. Come on now. You know
because they
people.
know.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll call me back. My bad. You did tell me. You're right. You already know. That's the only time I would hang up on somebody. But that they've already known ahead of time. Bitch, you finna get this good. Rebecca is finna tell you, if you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try your call again.
Okay.
That's what Rebecca's gonna remind you. So Marlo, you know, they say Marlo be on high class escort sites and shit like that. Like you got to be of a certain tax bracket to have access to this escort website and shit. And that's where you can find Marlo. She could have invited one of her gentlemen callers from there. One of her Johns from there.
You know them billionaires ain't gonna show up, child.
I'm just saying, yeah, because they ain't gonna be on camera with her. Like you only good to be in seedy hotels, motels with. You ain't good to be on camera with.
Now you know them rich folk ain't gonna be at no damn motel. They gonna see her at a Marriott. Okay.
No, not at Marriott, at a JW Marriott. They ain't gonna be at the regular Marriott. I'm at the JW Marriott.
Oh, child. Anyway, well, my thing is, and then like you try to say later in the show, like, oh, it was like a girl, you can bring a girlfriend, this and third, plus one. No, you didn't say plus one. You said this is gonna be a couples trip, meaning they get your little boo thing and your who thing. Like at the end of the day, and you call Kenya. Why didn't you call like everybody else that ain't got a man?
She was there with two people that ain't got no goddamn man.
Oh yeah, right.
She was there with the other two people that ain't got no damn man.
I mean,
look, over there saying it to them. Make sure y'all have a date because this is a couple's trip.
I mean, look, Kenya. She got some growing to do. You know, she may say she has changed.
Wait, if Xavier says her billionaire is Ted Turner, now Ted Turner. Wait, is Ted Turner still alive? And he dead now?
Who owns half Atlanta, child?
He owns half of television.
Oh, okay.
Is he dead?
Now Marlo ain't doing that now. She ain't getting into those.
Dead? Is Ted Turner dead?
I'm about to look him up, child. I'm looking
him up. I don't think he dead yet.
Let me see.
I thought he was.
Ted Turner.
But Ted Turner owned like half of cable television.
He 83 years old, child.
He's still alive. Because you know he owns TNT, TBS, and all them other. Yeah, that's all Ted Turner. It's like 12 channels he owns. Child. Everybody say he's still alive. But Kenya, you rude as fuck. You nasty. See, that's why I ain't never liked Kenya. See, I ain't never been a fan of Kenya. The bitch is rude as shit. You see what I'm saying? This hanging up in my face shit. If you have a problem with how I said it, real girls do real things. See, Kenya is an entitled, spoiled brat. Because if you noted, and we'll get there later in the episode, she never apologized.
Oh yeah, she never did. And that's gonna be the plot. Now, see, I thought the plot of their friendship demise was the fact that she ran back and told Marlo about the kid thing. Actually, at this point, I don't even know what they're gonna be like. Why are they arguing on this trip? We're gonna get to it, but I'm just like, what happened with them? And then your husband over? Because see, I want to see what's going on with that. Because
like Kenya is a rude, nasty, self-entitled, nasty bitch.
What?
Like, I don't even understand. Like, she does shit and just like, okay, I did it. Get over it. It's about me. She's another narcissistic, self-entitled brat. Just like Marlo. Now, the reason her and Marlo go at each other because they both looking for the same thing. They both looking for all of the attention to be on them. They're self-entitled narcissists. Child, they say Ted Turner own half of Montana too. I know Ted Turner has got a lot of money. Yeah. Ben had a lot of money for a long time.
I heard that name before, so he definitely been around.
Yeah, Ted Turner owned, because he owns CNN. CNN is Ted Turner.
He probably conservative, child. Anyway, go ahead.
So that happened. Marlo goes to see Dr. Tart. Now, Dr. Tart is a cute, distinguished man of a certain age.
Cute, distinguished man. Like, oh, he gonna therapize you?
And the fact that you was a Christian therapist, that means you just more freaky. That means you do all of the things That means there's no holds barred. Baby, when they start off saying, I'm a Christian therapist, that's code language for bitch, I do everything. We do it all.
Mm.
Ain't no limits. We no limit to limit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, I'm a no limit true nigga. That's what I told you. Just saying.
Okay. Well, on that note,
I'm just saying. Dr. Tart was cute. 4 minutes. And at this point, you saw Marlo throwing herself at him at
yeah.
certain point. I was like, Marlo, girl. I wasn't mad at it. But
Mhm.
here's my thing. If you truly are here about getting help parenting or parent counseling or having a parenting coach, why are you here by yourself? Because that's like you said, I'm going to marriage therapy or couples therapy by yourself.
Mhm.
I'm just,
Maybe she wanted the first date. Maybe the next time they'll have it with the boys, but like the first
well,
time she
she
just wanted it.
eventually did. I think all of this is just so she can put up the guise of, oh, I did the right thing. I went to therapy. So anytime she does something else, she can feel justified. Now I'm glad Dr. Tart um held her feet to the fire and said, yeah, they gonna have abandonment issues because they probably already feel abandoned by
Yeah.
her. But I hope he holds her feet to the fire more because the bitch ain't shit. Like she ain't shit. And I do think he was saying some good things to her.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but and I thought he called it right on the carpet. Baby, you could talk to you blue in the face to little boys. They do not care. All that talking.
I
Mm-mm.
mean, what's it gonna take? Was she gonna have to whoop their ass or something? Well, no, I wouldn't. I don't promote violence. But
But she admits that she's loosey goosey. With little boys, you have to have structure, and you
mhm.
cannot deviate from that structure. They will play within the lines as long as lines are established. But if there are no established lines, and they know those lines can get blurred, or we can go over that at any time, then guess what's gonna happen? They ain't gonna give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
There's no structure, and it's her fault. But then she wants to punish them because of her behavior. That's
Right.
just like I tell people all the time when I see them, what they have, like little 2 year olds and stuff like that. Like I had to tell my sister with my oldest nephew, and she corrected it. When he was a little baby, like 2 years old, she used to let him hit her. I said,
Mm.
hey baby, that shit is
Okay.
cute at 2, but when he's 12, it ain't gonna be cute. And then you're gonna want to bust him in the head, and it's gonna be too late because it will then be learned behavior.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my thing, and I wish he would have said to her. He kind of did, but didn't. When these boys come back, you're trying to change everything, but it doesn't happen like that because they didn't learn these behaviors overnight like a light switch. And so it's not going to be overnight where they come back and you just going to flip the switch and they magically going to comply with all of these new rules because those weren't set up, those weren't established from the beginning, and they don't went according to you 3 years where you just was all over the place.
Right.
You don't even have enough structure enough to stay your ass at home and not be hobnobbing it all over the goddamn country and all over the city. A lot of parents, what they do, especially when they have kids that age, they don't go to a lot of stuff. You want to know why? They be like, baby, I gotta find a babysitter, or I got kids, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But you could tell Marlo be all over the goddamn place.
She be all over the place, child.
And,
Don't
and
give a
so
goddamn.
and so these boys is raising themselves basically.
Yeah. And they don't know what to do. I mean, like Marlo is not. She's not a leader. Like I feel. Well, I mean, she leads herself. Like there's some people that can lead themselves, but they can't lead others, right? And I think that's really the fault in a lot of her plights and her relationships, her situations, or business.
Oh, you are so right.
Marlo is not Mercedes.
Yes, she
No,
is.
no,
And both
no.
of them make
She does not.
horrible decisions. Both of them make
Okay.
horrible decisions. Horrible. Like Mercedes is always mad at the fucking world. And if you shit, if you done did, girl, who you mad at? You did this. Go take that girl who's 14-year-old to go get an abortion and not tell her legal guardian. Girl, I don't care if you is her birth mother. You're not her legal guardian. You kidnapped her.
She gave her a well, okay. Well, that's P Valley.
Yeah, that is people. That's a whole other show.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he was good. He's better than all the other therapists that we done had on it. Let's just be clear.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just be brutal. Think about the therapists that have come through this show in the last few years.
Yeah, I mean, they have not been doing jack shit.
I'm not. So if that's our bar, okay, then he's a lot better than them. Then we got Candy and Todd talking to Riley and Kayla about this estate planning and stuff. In my estimation, this was a whole Candy ain't got a storyline. So we're going to cart out this shit that really, this is not the type of decision making that should be happening on television. Let's just be real clear. And let's be brutally honest. When they get to the real nuts and bolts of their estate planning, that shit ain't happening on a goddamn screen, TV screen. Because I'm sure she doesn't want out there exactly how much money she made for this, how much money you leaving for that. And and these kinds of conversations, especially with your children and children involved, don't need to see the light of day.
Yeah.
Like, this is private. We having a family meeting. You know what I'm saying? And we got some serious stuff to talk about. Closed door conversation. And having this shit all on television. Now, is it me? Or is Riley getting lighter? Or is it the makeup?
It could have been the makeup because she did look a little off. Like some people on Twitter was like, she looked damn near older than Candy.
Nah, she done got the freshman 15.
Oh my God. I need you to stop. That is a young woman.
It is, but it's the freshman 15.
Not the freshman 15, child. That 15 turned 20 to 30 to. Ooh, let me stop, child.
Or the freshman 40. The freshman 15 or the freshman 40. So did she get the freshman 40?
80, 100, and you're done.
Child.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I felt the same way, Xavier. It did seem like Kayla probably be calling Candy girl, Candy girl. You are my world. I need your love each and every day, girl. Can you send me I need about $500. Girl, I got you. All right, I'll cash app it to you. Girl, I send it to your PayPal. Girl, I'm gonna send it to you on Zelle. Girl, you got to go here.
I think Todd basically told them, look, y'all not no Jenners, okay, and y'all gonna gradually get this money when y'all gonna get
that. Todd, bitch ass, is talking about you ain't getting my money. Like, and I'm like,
right,
Todd
was definitely Todd. Let me tell you something. I feel like Candy and Todd were both out of pocket though, because she was at the point where she was like, well, if something would happen to me and I don't know if I could trust. She shouldn't have said that.
She shouldn't have said that.
Because now you making it seem like that was
out of line
to go around.
Todd over there talking about my money, like Todd.
That's where he was wrong.
You got a 75-25 split. If we split it, whose money is whose?
Okay.
Candy got 75%. Bitch, you got 25. But you over here like you. The primary breadwinner.
Candy is definitely having it in her will that yes, this is going to be allocated to my child.
I would venture to guess Candy has an ironclad, foolproof prenup. I believe that.
I mean, we know that they have one.
But I'm saying where all of her royalties and stuff like that, he can't touch. Like I
Even if she
guarantee you,
died though,
huh?
if
Right. It's gonna go to Riley and Ace and the daughter.
and what
And
daughter?
what's the
Oh,
daughter name?
yeah, they kids, yeah.
What's the youngest baby name?
I feel like Candy needs to really tread water with this conversation because Todd is only gonna get madder and madder, and then be like, you know what, fuck this shit, because I really don't.
That's why this is not a conversation that you have on camera. I
Mm-hmm.
started off by saying this is not this should not be show fodder. Shouldn't be show fodder.
Mm-hmm.
Bravo should never see this. Blaze is the name of the baby. Okay, thank you. Child. Because you see Kayla be big and for budget.
She really was like, yeah, he's real. So, and that what I said about to my mom when we was watching. I said we are seeing two different parent dynamics. Okay, this is how Todd does it. This is how Candy does it. Okay, now I think in this case scenario, that's Candy. Look, they all in the family. This is what you do when you're integrated. But like, I'm gonna handle my child, you handle yours. I'm just saying.
But here's my question. I feel like up to this point, because Riley was Candy's daughter and Kayla is Todd's daughter, they kind of parent them different or separately.
Yeah.
At least from this conversation, there's no we're parenting together with the older girls. It's my daughter. That's your daughter. You do for her. I'm gonna do for mine, and we're gonna keep it like that.
Yeah.
But what's gonna happen with Ace and Blaze?
They better allocate that thing evenly, honey. Split it in half.
Because at some point, y'all have to have a meeting of the minds in terms of how y'all are going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Because Candy said, I don't mind spending money on my kids because she used to having money and she's got money to spend.
Right.
Todd, on the other hand,
Todd is very frugal. He's like, look, I ain't gonna get all my money.
He had to be frugal. But the thing about it is, you over here talk about my money, you ain't getting my money or whatever. What money?
What money? I don't want your $25.
No. If I was Kayla Riley, I'd be like, right, we ain't getting your money. We going for Candy money.
You're 40. Don't nobody want your 40?
Right. I understand the part of parents who build generational wealth, but want their children to get it out the money. So if you're not going to just give it to them, what is it for? Control, maybe? Right.
It's
I
giving
do
very
think
much
that
control.
is a form of control. It is.
Not flowers in the attic.
I felt Riley. Riley when she said, listen, if I'm over here trying to be entrepreneurial and whatever and start a business, I'm coming straight to y'all. Mom, Dad, I need X amount of dollars.
Yeah. I mean, look. And I just brought them up earlier. Like, look at the Kardashian and Jenners. Like, at the end of the day, these were trust fund babies, honey. These are nepotism babies. But they were able. I'm gonna give it to them. They was able to, do their businesses and make the money that they made.
And my thing about it is this Todd, you talk about now, Kayla and Riley are what in their early 20s, right? You talk about, I want to be able to spread the money out or whatever. That's control. You want to be able to control them. That's all.
You want to give her
I'm grown. You don't own me anymore.
Yeah.
If I fuck up my money, guess what? I'm gonna fuck up my money. That's on me, not on you.
I mean, it's gonna look bad. It's gonna look good. Well, I mean, you will never know because you'll be dead. No matter, yeah.
Well, even if you're not dead, if you say, okay, you my child, I got X amount of $1 million, and here's your trust. Baby, when you turn 25, you getting X amount of millions of dollars. Baby, if you spend it all, that's on you. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Get it how you live.
Child, Xavier done caught what I said.
What Xavier said?
Not flowers in the attic.
Wait, what Xavier said? I missed it.
The last one he said, the last one, not the flowers in the attic there. Black people don't know about that.
I know about Flowers in the Attic, the incest study.
Child, no, because that man was not trying to give them kids that they money. Like, and he was gonna wait till they like. I didn't know you watched that, child. I just got done
I
watching
read
it.
the book. Flowers in the Attic is old.
Mm.
Flowers in the Attic. Remember, the original novel came out before I was born.
And then they came out with the 80s movie.
And the movie came out in the 80s.
Yep.
I heard that they were to go try and redo Flowers in the Attic.
They did. It's on Lifetime. I just watched
Oh,
the new version.
They did a new Flowers in the Attic?
They got the one that was in 2016, and then they just did the origin story.
I didn't even know about the 2016 Flowers in the Attic.
Mm-hmm. It was, I mean, I just watched it last night, but I seen the origin story, which shows like the old.
Oh, they have like a prequel?
Yeah, you better get on it.
Oh,
mm-hmm.
I wasn't aware because I read the original novel and watched the movie.
Yeah, that's what Xavier just said. Like, I watched the prequel series. Incest really runs in that family. Child.
Series. So we get the backstory on how. Well, we know how they started fucking.
Mm-hmm.
We do know how they started fucking,
but we get more details of the father child, and he's
they got 4 movies in the orchard. Let me go get it. So Lifetime,
you better get it. It's free if you got cable, you know.
Everything is free on Al Gore's good internet.
Period.
Nothing from me at it. Baby, y'all already watched Nope on my computer. Because once I heard all the reviews, I said I'm not paying for that. And I'm glad I ain't paid for it.
You ain't like it? Oh wow.
I watched it and I'm glad I ain't paid for it.
Child, I liked it. It was good. Anyway.
So Sonya started calling around to everybody to tell them, oh, it's gonna be a birthday party now because it's Sheree's birthday. We don't like that hoe.
Oh, Sonya. It's a Sonya.
Ugh.
You can't do an event to save your goddamn life. I'm sorry. That in the way she
We gonna get that. Hold on. So then we got Sheree.
Okay, yeah, that
goes down to this fabric store and to get, prints and fabrics for her clothing line. She's like, yeah, I'm making men and women, but for the men, I'm gonna have VPL. And in my mind, like the rest of America was like, the fuck is a VPL? And this horse said visible print line. And I think everybody looked at her like, that's not how this works.
And then
like even the ladies that were there kind of looked at her like, what are you doing? Sewing in like a dildo or something so it looks like that's not how this works.
Sheree,
you either have a print or you don't.
Sheree, but look, let me tell you something.
That's not even a thing.
You was gonna have your son wear that though, like,
right. That's Flowers in the Attic. That's real Flowers in the Attic-esque.
Okay.
Right. But my thing about it is this. In terms of a print, now you said I want to have fabrics, that lend themselves to hugging, the crotch or the print. Okay, girl, I'm with you. But you're saying I'm going to have a visible print line. So are you going to stitch up that area? How does that work? Because
is it going to have different size? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because not everybody pack like that. It's going to be a little loose.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It just don't make any sense. I will say this. I'll give her a little bit of a bone. At least she had a blueprint. I'm like, oh wow, we got a blueprint. We got some blueprints. We got some type of design of what we want to do for these. I'm like, not with
the same design she done had for the
with
last
them damn MC
years.
Hammer pants with them fucking shoulder pads.
She done had them designs for 15 years. Let's be clear.
The show, what is this? The 80s? What you trying to do? Are we working out? Are we working out? Are we in some
baby? I heard who was that? Olivia Newton-John in the background singing, "Let's get physical, physical." I wanna get physical.
She's gonna bring back aerobics.
Physical. Let me hear your body talk.
Yeah.
That's what I heard about.
Let me just say this. Let me say this. I don't understand why we need a freaking show. You are selling. I mean, Beyonce didn't even have a fucking fashion show for her fitness wear. Like, you are selling active wear. Put that shit on Shopify and keep it moving. Like, this ain't no clothing line. It's got Sheba Sheree on it. It's not even, it's merch at best. Why are we having a fashion show? This is so, like, Sheree is so pretentious. It's asinine. Like, for real. Like, she's so pretentious. Like, I really can't with Sheree, but you know what?
Like, I literally
I
became
love laughing at her though.
visibly angry. Since we're talking about visible print line, I'm very serious about print lines. I'm very particular about prints. Looking at them, I had a whole live showing my subscribers with a whole whiteboard and everything, showing them how to look for one. We had examples. Show me if this is print, or show me if this is a crease in the pants. Let me know what. We had a whole breakdown over here on this channel because this is what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And this whore is over here. I looked at this shit like, see, this is why Tyrone left your ass stranded and abandoned in fucking Philadelphia after you had to spend $4,000 on a goddamn Uber X driving for 2.5 hours.
Mm.
You raggedy whore. A mess. That's why she ain't got no man.
I'm really interested to see how, and we know it didn't happen. Well, I mean, because we don't see it. Ain't no Sheba Sheree out now, child. We would have known. So clearly, something went down.
I told you what's gonna happen. She gonna have somebody sew up something that only stick together while they're on the runway. As soon as they get backstage, it's gonna fall apart. But it's never gonna be nothing on online. It's only gonna be for the show only. A mockery, a sham.
And the thing about it is, though, the Sheba Sheree logo, I like the little star look. That looks good. Like, you know, you pay more attention to the logo and not the actual brand.
I don't like anything about Sheree. Nothing.
Child.
A mess. But that whole thing was a mess. Because them ladies looked at her like, bitch, what? Girl. So then, Candy and Todd, they was talking a little more about this estate planning and some opportunities for her on Broadway. I ain't care. Did you care? Because I really did.
About what?
When they was in Candy's office and they was talking some more, child, I ain't care.
Pay with us.
We then get to Sonia's house and we get our second pet pocket punk of the episode with Miss Rakeem strode out of there. At least Miss Adrian had it together and could do her damn job with and lay hand me down. The second pocket punk, Rakeem, didn't have it together. Mama was out of her league. Mama had done, spruced up and embellished her resume, but couldn't produce. Okay. Baby, they was putting stuff together. And I could tell by how stuff was being put together and how it really was giving Party City. Because let's be clear, when they panned over and you had 12 bottles of Stella Rosa, if I go to a party and you got bottles of Stella Rosa, I'm not taking you seriously. I don't even drink Stella Rosa. First of all, that shit got like 1 to 2% alcohol in it. Let's just be clear. That's that ghetto ass shit that is overpriced. It's like $18 a bottle. And you don't even get a butt. It's like Kool-Aid. You don't even get a butt.
Capricia, child. I don't know about that Capricia.
The only thing Capricia make good is their sangria. Because they do make a good sangria that's about 16% alcohol. 15 to 16% alcohol, which is fine for a sangria. You know what I'm saying? But Stella Rosa is like 2% alcohol. I could drink my Kool-Aid and get a bigger buzz than I will off of some goddamn Stella Rosa.
What's them wines that be in a whole barrel? Like I remember one time I bought one of those.
Wait, a barrel?
Not a barrel. No, it's like a little
girl.
It looked like a big ass spittoon.
If I'm drinking wine, bitch, I want a cork. If you're not using a corkscrew to open my wine, what are we doing?
Now you know I love me some Pinot Gris though. Pink Moscato Pinot Gris. Come on, let's go. Yeah.
Not Carla Rossi. Listen, Carla Rossi, that big ass. Oh, that's what you talk about in the big round.
Okay, let me look it up. I'm about to look it up.
That is color in the big round glass
it looks
bottle.
like a little
That's Carla
spoon.
Rossi. Yeah, that's Carla Rossi. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm about to look.
Because I know what you was talking about. Like, what? Yeah, that's Carla Rossi.
Oh,
I know what you're talking about now. With Spicy said Carla Rossi.
Them shits used to be like $4 or $5, and you get drunk as hell.
Cause you go drink a whole 2 gallons.
Child, back in the days, honey. Back in the...
Our alcohol of the night is a new gin.
Ooh.
How many proof is this? Oh, it's 57.7% alcohol.
Oh,
which
how are
makes
you doing?
that what? 107 point, wait, 108.4 or something. Something like that. I'm sorry, 105.4. There we go.
Oh, okay. Well, look.
115.4, something like that. My math is off. I think it's 150, but yeah, it's 57.7% alcohol. Actually, pretty good gin.
You know, I love me when I'm doing white liquor. I love me some Grey Goose. That shit go down like water. I don't care what nobody say. Now we talking liquor.
I stopped drinking Grey Goose like maybe before you were born.
Oh, not before I was born.
It was like I used Grey Goose was very much 02, 03, you know, very early 21st century where you could drink some Grey Goose and be like, yeah, it's go Grey Goose and Belvedere. There was the Grey Goose and Belvedere year. But after that, you was like, yeah.
Those broke college days, child. Okay.
No, college days was Irk and Jerk, Eases Jesus.
Now, see, my college days, I was different. See, I was definitely on the wild side. I sit there and get a $7.
No, it wasn't. No. It wasn't being on the wild. It was the cheap side. Is what we was on. Because you could get you a whole half gallon of goddamn E&J for $10.
But see, not $10. But see, I don't do dark liquor. I sit there and get me a $7 personal Amsterdam.
Or what's the cheap with Taka? TAAKA or Skull vodka. Any other vodkas that had the plastic
no,
bottle.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing. No, I gotta have.
We call them rot good.
I gotta have my glass. I don't know. I had some Amsterdam. Amsterdam is definitely like, you know.
But when I was in college, I don't remember Amsterdam being around when I was
Amsterdam. See, I had to get off it because you sit there and be drunk the whole weekend. Like you drink that shit on Friday, you be drunk the whole weekend. Like you still be feeling that shit.
Well, see, you know, in college, the thing was the best way to get over a hangover, keep the party going.
Not keep the party.
What? The best way to get over a hangover?
Hell,
keep the party going.
I did that one time. No, my first semester in college, child. I sat there. We drank on Friday. No, Thursday. Then on Friday we had a party. Then on Saturday we had a kickback. Sunday another party. It was. Yo,
Monday came and you had to go to class, and you was like, "Wait, bitch."
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But you know, I was always the first person up because you know I love eating my breakfast. Okay, I need my eggs and bacon in the morning. Now, yeah, it was a time. It was definitely a time. Wow. Glad I'm over it, child. I don't drink that much, child. I drink it once a month.
Yeah. So we finally get to the party. Oh, the Pet Pocket Punk's name was Rakeem this time.
Oh, well, Rakeem, okay.
He was a little cuter than Adrian, but Mama couldn't do no goddamn. He didn't know what he was doing, so we had to 86 him. Anyway, so Drew ain't bring a birthday gift because she's a trifling ass whore. Like, if you gonna go to the birthday party, you gotta bring a birthday gift, but she's a trifling ass whore. Like, I told you, Drew and Kenya and Marlo, those three, there are no redeeming qualities about them. You can throw Sheree in there with them. The only reason Sonya ain't in there is because she just got here. And the only reason Candy ain't in there is because I don't care enough about Candy. And she'll never have enough of a storyline for us to even really care about.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Drew trifling ass ain't even bring no gift. So why come? Then why go? In the
Right.
immortal words of Sophia Petrillo's best friend, Gladys Goldfine.
Mm-hmm.
Then why go? Anyway,
Not leave Drew alone.
Kenya and Sonya go off and talk about Kenya hanging up on Sonya. And of course, Kenya ain't apologized. She ain't give a shit. She said, bitch, I ain't like how you talked to me. You were condescending. So I hung up and I hang up again, you
Nope.
raggedy piece of shit. I felt like that's what she said.
You know, Kenya gonna always speak her piece, and she's not gonna budge with nothing. Okay, she is
Not apologize. And Sonya was over there apologizing because Sonya is the go along to get along.
yeah.
Like she gonna go any way the wind blows. She just gonna go along to get along.
I think she's like the worst version of Cynthia. Like I
Mhm.
said that before, I'm gonna say it again. Like she really is like flip flopper. She kisses ass a lot. Don't really pick a side, but it's just
And she literally sat there and apologized. When that bitch ain't apologized, it told me, well, I hung up because, well, bitch, you ain't gonna get a chance to hang up no more. You stinking ass heifer. Bitch, I won't be calling you no more. And as a matter of fact, you can get your black ass the fuck out of my house. Security, escort her.
oh, you
Get
doing
her
one of her
and
numbers?
escort her out of my house.
Security.
I would have been real bougie and uppity, just like Kenya would have been. Oh, you're not going to apologize? Great. You won't get the chance to hang up on me again. Fuck you and fuck your life. Security,
Mm-hmm.
security. Come on over. Escort her out of my house. Because this is my house. Get that bitch out of my house. I'm just saying. That's what I would have did. Oh, you ain't got no reason to apologize? Great. Get your bitch ass out of my house.
And you're not going to the damn trip.
Right.
How
Oh,
about
you
that?
thought you was going? Boo boo. I said couple. And I meant couple.
Sonya
Bitch,
ain't got the balls.
you.
She ain't got the
She ain't got
heart.
the balls. She ain't got the meats. She
Okay.
ain't got the meats.
She kept it pushing like I thought she was going to do with that damn conversation. And she
She
said,
was
"Oh, I'm
weak
gonna
as
talk to
fuck.
her. I'm gonna definitely talk to her." All that.
She was weak as fuck. That's some weak shit. Anyway, everything about the party was wrong. Everything that Rakim and them was supposed to be putting together, none of that shit was right. The revolving love thing. I went this weekend to a class reunion. We had the little 360 camera thing.
Yeah.
Bitch, I was over there getting it, bitch. I was like, ow, bitch. Me and my hoes was like, ow, bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, going on with the little 360 thing. But I was just like, what the fuck is this ghetto ass shit? Like you knew
It didn't even want to move.
them to play the damn music when Sheree came in and they couldn't even get that shit right. Like that shit is not hard. Bluetooth speaker or something, press fucking play. Like, girl. They was over there like, we not ready or whatever. What the fuck y'all been doing? Like literally, it looked like they was there way early.
Y'all didn't have that shit charged. You think, can we get like 20 minutes? 20 minutes?
Right.
Y'all fired. Get out.
Girl. Y'all not trying to get paid on y'all. Like
Kenya had no business complaining about the food.
But wait a minute. Remember when Drew had that goddamn Hollywood party and that shit was raggedy as fuck? Drew, you can't be complaining about nobody's party either, because your shit was raggedy as fuck. Remember Kenya had on the little jogging pants or whatever she had. Remember she had on like the workout clothes or whatever at that Hollywood party that Drew had. Kenya had on. That shit was raggedy as fuck. Drew, you can't be complaining about shit.
No, but Xavier said Kenya had no business complaining about the food. At least Sonya provides food for people. Kenya beat ass.
Kenya don't give no, but she don't. He lying. But Kenya ain't shit anyway. You
But
know,
look at them damn beef patties though. Them beef patties look like some
they
shit
did look like they was gonna choke you to damn death.
that you got from ShopRite. The microwavable beef patty.
You get a pack of 20 for $5. You get a pack of 20.
I'm like, you couldn't fry them shits a little bit harder. Like, come on now.
They didn't even fry them shit. They put them shits in the microwave, okay?
Honey, put the grease on the pot, flip it over a couple times. God damn.
You ain't getting all that. And they didn't even have this. So those were straight beef patties. See, I'm from Miami. Well, we have a lot of Jamaican restaurants because it's a lot of Jamaican people in Miami. Let's be clear. And so you can go to a Jamaican restaurant and they'll have anything you want in there. They have the beef patty, chicken patty, shrimp patty, goat patty, whatever kind of patty. You know, all kinds.
And then the worst part was they had them walking around like they was, or the like, girl, what the
Right, like they over there serving caviar and shit. You don't go sit your ass down with this dry ass fucking beef patty.
Oh my god, child.
What the fuck with this?
Kenya one crab cake more, child. She really did them dirty though.
Kenya was over there trying to clown, and Kenya, your parties don't be all that either.
Don't be feeding them people.
Now, one thing I would say about Candy gonna feed you. Candy will feed you.
Yep, from
Marlo will feed you. I will give Marlo that. Sheree will feed you. Kenya, you ain't trying to feed nobody. Fucking Drew ain't fooling nobody because her and Ralph ain't got two nickels to rub against each other. Not like that. They trying to do everything they can to put on for the show. So that's all their money going right there. So when they have to get together, maybe they really ain't doing nothing. And Kenya, you just selfish as fuck. So you don't want nobody else eating food and enjoying it, and you're not enjoying it as much. I'm just saying. Now, when Sheree came and she called Sonya a ride or die chick just because she threw her a party, I was like, what? Girl, it takes a lot more. It takes years in the game for you to become my ride or die. Ride or die, the term ride or die ain't just given out.
And then they're gonna be beefing next season.
Right. Like for you to be my ride or die, bitch, we got years and years and years in the game. I already know where you stand. We done been through thick, thin, and everything else. So if you my ride or die, bitch, I don't have to question it. It don't even have to be said. Somebody else will be like, yeah, that's L Teddy ride or die right there. Because they already know how we roll. Oh, that's a ride or die, bitch. Bitch, how the fuck you know? And then 5 minutes later, you was talking about how raggedy her party was. Talk about it's the thought that counts, girl.
Sheree is full of shit. But I'm here for it, I guess.
Show.
I mean, what else? I mean, okay.
I'm gonna tell no, but you know what this gives me? This gives me that dude hit up Sheree. She responded because she lonely as fuck. The Tyrone dude. He responded back and got some money from her, and now they engaged. He ain't even proposed to her, but she'll say, "Oh, that's my fiance," just because he replied back to her lonely ass. I'm just saying, and that's how she ends up spending 4-5 hours waiting on the side of the goddamn road at the goddamn coffee shop, waiting on some dude that was never coming. A mess.
He was never there.
Never. I mean, just for throwing a party, you become my ride or die. I guess, child.
I don't know, child.
I'm still tripping on the Stella Rosa, though. Twist off top. You
Stella
on a
Rosa.
show where you're supposed to have people with a certain level of money. Even if everybody ain't got money, you know Candy got money. Kenya got a little bit of change. Okay? And you letting these people drink Stella fucking Rosa? Like what part of the southern part of Atlanta you got them from? Riverdale, Jonesboro College, like what ghetto ass part of East Point? Some some down there around by Tyler Perry Studios or some shit down there you found these caterers from? Like, girl, make it make sense. Drew and Sheree good about her bringing folding chairs to the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Really?
Listen, Fleet Bottles. Why are we even bringing her up?
Not Fleet by.
Fanta Grape is not even on this episode, but y'all still bring her up. She's a non-factor. But I kind of was with Drew on this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Foam Candy did go and dox her and pull up all her information and investigate her. Ciao. I
mean, Drew has a point. I don't know. I just think that why is Drew making this girl her joker? I mean, I get it. She ain't got no one else to argue with, fuss around with, and they need some type of traction.
I mean,
but girl,
you knew, Sheree, you knew that Drew did not like Fun Dip. Okay, shout out to Fun Dip. Remember Fun Dip? That shit was good back in the day.
Not a Fun Dip. Is that the one with the chocolate and cheese?
No, Fun Dip was like the sugary stuff, and they had the little white little stick.
Oh yeah, with the little
stick,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you used to dip the stick in.
I had that one time.
That's Fun Dip. Yeah.
I had that one time when I was a child.
Yeah. Listen, you knew Drew and Funnel Cakes did not get along, okay? And you invited her anyway because you knew that was gonna get under Drew's skin, and you was here for it. So I don't blame Drew for going off, but Drew ain't shit anyway. So I don't like that bitch. Drew, you ain't shit because real girls do real things. If she going off on me in one breath and then the next breath, y'all want me to sing happy birthday for this bitch? Fuck that bitch. She don't like me. I don't like her. Girl, fuck you. I'm not singing you no happy birthday. I ain't wasting my voice on your raggedy ass. Bitch, you got a problem.
Happy birthday. Like she had to make sure.
She did sound good. I ain't gonna lie.
Girl.
She can hold the tune. I give you that. She didn't give you every man wants a woman. She wasn't giving that.
I did not want Candy to sing, child.
She was not giving every man wants a woman. She wasn't giving that. She actually sounded good. One right on the spot. I wasn't mad at it. I must give Drew that. As much as I can't stand her, she did sound good. She did sound good. Hey, lovely 31 Blueprint. Hey, boo. So Sonya then goes over all of these rules for the goddamn
trip.
Did you not remember who you invited on this trip? Like, did you have a memory lapse and forget who the fuck you invited?
I had a nerve to have a damn post-it note. Like,
why? Bitch, you spent more time on this post-it note than you did on the goddamn party. Because everything in the fucking party was raggedy as fuck. But bitch, you was here for these rules and this fucking post-it note. Girl, Sonya, girl. You want to be over here all strict and stern and Sergeant Slaughter with these post-it notes and these rules, but Kenya basically laid you the fuck out, and you was all meek and mild and apologizing to that bitch. Girl, I ain't here for you. I'm not here for you, Sonya.
So the next episode they're gonna be. So they really did a double trip, like basically because they just came back from the last failure of a trip. Now they're gonna go to this one, which we don't even know how that's gonna go. Like,
it's gonna be a mess.
Yeah,
a hot ass mess. I mean, I already see it. Ralph is gonna be there, so you already know that is a recipe for disaster. Todd gonna be in the corner just trying to make sure everything okay. But it looked like Aaron gonna get feisty.
We're gonna see what that's about. Because you know how Atlanta like to, Real Housewives of Atlanta, they like to cut
Yeah,
things
that's crazy.
like
Something that really don't end up being nothing.
mm-hmm.
Because you see, when another man was playing with his wife's coochie, he ain't even flinch. Funny how
What's going on?
when another man is over there literally playing with your wife's pussy with a sex toy, you ain't flinch. But not all of a sudden, child, we'll see what it's about.
We'll see. We'll definitely see
We'll
what
see.
it's about.
Because I love
Mhm.
you down, Aaron, and I want you to blow my back out. But if I need to give you these hands and give you two to the head, three to the body, and give you this good work, baby, you finna get this good work.
I
I'm just
cannot. I not playing with the puss.
playing with the puss. Just a mess. That was the whole episode.
Mm-hmm.
Child, these girls,
They're
these
sick.
girls.
They're not sickening sick. Okay, tired of them.
Just don't think that the whole Candy Trust estate planning going. They could have left that out. I'm still disgusted at Marlo and her antics with these boys. Like these are real lives, Marlo. This
Yeah.
isn't a television show with these boys that you could just shut off. These are real lives. So not that sundown. That sundown town trip Marlo fan was the best man. No man.
For real, with that
That
damn
was going
Trump, that
on
damn
the
Trump
real
store,
trip.
child. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that did look like a sundown town. Child, I wish
Great.
they let a girls would go somewhere different. Child.
But yeah.
I don't know. We'll be on your channel next week, huh?
Yes, we will.
Well, listen, we keep it classy over on Darren's channel. I try not to cuss on Darren's channel.
And you
Over
don't
here,
have to. Like
over
it's
here, this is the corner. You know how they say go to the corner? This
mm-hmm.
is the corner. Hashtag corner culture. This is the corner. And we have a good time over here. Play around.
Mm-hmm.
So you have anything for the people? Y'all go over there and like, share, subscribe. Y'all go over there and subscribe to Darren channel.
Thank you.
Hit the notification bell over there on his channel and stuff. Y'all know all my information is always in the description box. If y'all want to send me a DM or send me a cash app
Oh,
or email, all my information is in the subscription box. I mean description box, excuse me. Anything for the people there?
no, just keep on watching, keep on subscribing. If y'all not already subscribed, interact with my videos. We really trying to do big things on YouTube right now. Starting to do the live stream more, and it's starting to improve my, we off the porch over here.
Xavier said we off the porch over here. We be in our reclining chairs that there is.
Not reclining chair, child.
Yeah, child, we be straight off the porch, molly whopping in
Oh,
these good streets, bitch, windmilling.
not windmilling, child. Look. I'm glad you're here, though. I'm glad y'all here, child. Look, but we're gonna start these live streams. It's really fun. I mean, I like going live now. I'm not scared no more because I don't know. I just feel like before I was just like, oh my god, like if nobody sees me or whatever. But whatever. I'm at a point now where I could put out content and people really watch it and interact with it, and I'm just like, wow, like I'm up there. I'm getting up there on YouTube now. So
I don't know that I'll ever be up there, but I'm here.
You are definitely up there, child. You is definitely look. I'm trying to get like you first of all.
I'll probably be live tomorrow. I owe y'all a politics, so we might do politics tomorrow. Yeah, I got to do a politics. I got a couple things. I gotta have fucking sugar spikes on, and yeah, I got a couple sugar spikes that I owe y'all. Like only we could do it over here, child. So we're gonna make it do what it do. Listen, as I always say, y'all, put some shout outs in the chat, people, before we get out of here. As I always say, I love y'all. I love all y'all. Thank you all for being vocal president and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They're much obliged and much appreciated. Y'all know I'm always here for y'all. I'm here for y'all. I'm sorry that I missed Silly Saturday this weekend, but I was out of town again, having a great weekend. I probably will miss Silly Saturday again this week because I'll be out of town for the next like 3 weekends. So, but y'all know I'm gonna be here as much as I can. So yeah, we're gonna do what we do. Yeah, thank you, Spicy Original, for subbing to Darren. She said she just subbed.
And thank you, Ella, for saying you're good. Thank you so much. I'll be trying. You know, I try my best on here.
You know, when he make it big, hopefully he doesn't forget us little people. Where
oh, never. You was always invited to the. You was always invited to the chat. Okay, like let's get into it.
Anyway, y'all, we about to get up off here. Until next week, we'll be on Darren's channel. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. We out of here. We are out of here.